Congratulations on the directorial debut, first of all. I
Thank
want
you.
to get into this. When did you finally realize, after meeting with a dozen filmmakers, that you needed to be the one behind the lens?
I think that moment hit me when I realized that nobody could see what was inside of my head, because it wasn't on the paper yet. You know, it was written for a 25-year-old white Irish Catholic woman. And the story that I had pitched to the producers to get the job as the actress wasn't on the page yet. I had to go work with the writer and write that. So when I pitched the story to these other directors, because it wasn't on the page, they couldn't quite see it. You know, they didn't quite understand the world. They didn't really understand fighting the way I needed them to. And I wanted the director to be a woman. I was adamant that it had to be a female filmmaker. And I finally arrived with the knowing that, okay, I don't really want to do this, but I think I'm going to have to find a way to tell this story myself if I'm going to get out of my body what's really inside my head.
And obviously, this is your baby. This is a passion project for you, and you knew you had to take control, which I love. Valentina and Sheila both stated the same thing. There was so much love on the set and just so much heart behind every movement and everything you did. So much so, I know you broke 2 ribs. You carried on as if you didn't break the ribs, because you knew how heavy this was to get done. You knew the lifting was heavy. Was there a moment where you said, this is just too much, I can't do it?
No.
Never.
No, I was determined, and I had worked too hard to get to that point and trained for 2 years. I got Valentina Shevchenko, the flyweight champion, to take time out of her reigning champion schedule. Like, I knew that too many people were counting on me, and too many people believed in me. You know, they supported me in big and small ways, and quitting just was never. I thought, I'll quit if I just really can't breathe anymore and they take me out of here in a stretcher, then I guess I'll quit. But until that happens, there's no quit in me.
I love that. I love everything about that. And it shows. Again, I watched it twice in 1 week already. That you have filmed intimate scenes before in your career, not being behind the camera, this time behind the camera and in front. How much more difficult or easy, or what's the process like for you now, knowing that you can, and it's 2 totally different intimate scenes
Yes.
that you are shooting?
You know, I think these scenes, and every actor will tell you, they're some of the hardest things we have to shoot. You know, it really is. And I loved being behind these scenes this time, because I could make sure that not only did I get to shoot the scenes in the way that I wanted to shoot the scenes to tell the story that I was trying to tell, but I also knew that I could approach the scenes with a certain amount of sensitivity that I haven't always had in my career when I've had to do these kinds of things. As a woman, I think I just wield a different sensitivity to it.
Yeah.
And I love that these actors gave themselves over to me into this process. And there was a lot of trust between the 2 of them. And I told them I would never put in the movie anything they were not comfortable with. They could go as far as they wanted with me, that they could trust that I would only show them in the best possible light. And it had to be something that they felt comfortable with. And so they both really went far because of that.
Knowing everything that's happened in your life so far, who would you say Halle Berry is right now?
Who Halle Berry is right now? Halle Berry, I think, it's funny I said Halle Berry. I think I'm finally feeling fully realized in this life. You know, I'm finally really feeling satisfied. I have my 2 children that are doing well. I finally have a real solid love in my life. I feel like this is finally figured that out. I've taken on my directorial debut when I didn't think I could, and I ended up doing it. So I feel really, really finally completely realized in life.
And we drop the mic now. Thank you. Congratulations on this. Thank you so much.